What's up, everybody? Doing a dev stream. We're gonna try to finish the map this stream. I doubt we'll be able to finish it though because I still gotta do the lighting, and then we gotta make sure the grass physics works. And then also the puzzles have to be play tested with the current movement system I have. I gotta play test it again once I finalize it, and then probably just change it a little bit. Sorry about that. Jeez, my freaking amount of cough drops. I'm all mucusy. I'm assuming it's this basic. It's bad. It's bad on my health or something. Oh, and my neck is screwed up. Alright, wrong channel. Make sure this is still working. Okay. So, trying to think, would there be a faster way to do this? Guess not really. I was gonna be like have an array over on the tool so I don't have to click this and then take a look, like I can look at the list to see what's in it. Um, but it's fine. We're just gonna do it manually. Yeah, it's all together. That one's done. This one I think I screwed up because the ground rocks are in the physical. If I go down here, hi Spears. We go to Crater 1. Yeah, the ground rocks are in the wrong category. These are non-physical objects. I need to add a, so for object name becomes object marker name and it just removes the spaces. I think that would make this a little faster. But for right now, it's fine. I'm going to go in here. I believe there's a boulder for this one. So now this would be 2. That's 1, so this would be 4. And then this is wrong. I screwed up. So when I exported the map, I didn't scale it correctly. We're going to fix this manually, and we'll worry about it later because that's a small error. I can live with that mistake. It's fine. Oh, wait, hang on. No, wait. I think I know what I did wrong. This is Boulder. This is Crater 3. Or is it Crater 2? Oh, I put it in the non-physical on accident. I put it in clipping objects. Yeah, we're going to have to automate that later. Oopsies. That's a lot of work to automate it because it's gotta find a collision file. It's gotta find a collision node, and then how many of these do I got? Okay, yeah, I clicked this button twice in accident. Luckily it says 2 on here, so it's good to know. There we go. Looks like I clicked it twice. Oopsie poopsie. Here we go. So that's fixed. Alright, we're gonna go back to Crater 1. This is physical. We'll do all the physical objects first, and we'll do the clipping last. I'll be less likely to confuse myself that way. Looks like I still have the same error. At first I thought maybe because there's a clipping object error, but no, I screwed up. It's fine though. We'll just go in here, we'll get our boulder. John is Crater 2, I believe. Yep. Let me scale it down. We'll just fix this manually. Should be right here. Let me move it over. The cool thing about this method is, you know, if I change my mind, I can just move it. It's not that big of a deal. I can make adjustments to the objects. I wish I could make adjustments to the painting. That's the upside of the decal system, which is you can just move the decals around. There is a tutorial on how to paint stuff, so I can maybe make my own paint program or my own paint script and then just paint onto the texture itself and then save it separately inside Godot. But I don't know. I might as well just use Blender at that point. This is Crater 4 now. This has got a lot more going on. This would be a hoodoo rock. Yeah, exactly. But you also have to take into account how much time does making a tool for everything is necessary. Because if you make a tool for every single little thing, you're never going to get anywhere. You're just going to keep making tools, making tools, making tools. And it's just, that's a lot of time. Especially if you're like like a perfectionist that has to create a custom hood and like to make it look all professional, like it's like some product. Uh, like I don't even think you should be doing that unless that's like you're doing that for fun, like you like passionate about it. I'd say that's the only exception. But if you're trying to make a game and you're getting crazy with the tools, you'll never make your game. You'll just be spending years making all these fancy tools, all these fancy hoods. That's a lot of work. I'm not even gonna touch, for all my tools, I'm not touching the user interface. Not until like I actually finish the game. Yeah, exactly. But don't get me wrong, I like making tools. It's fun and they're really helpful, but that's a whole project pipeline in of itself. This is kind of annoying typing the name twice. I need to fix this. I'll probably fix it later after I finish the map. Big root. I could copy and paste it and do this, but I type so fast that doesn't really save much time. I think there's a little root here. We're just guessing. There's one little root. Alright, so that's done. It should be the only objects here. There's also the grass, but that's a separate node. This is... Let's do this next. Which is... so this is 6, so this is 7. And I don't remember the name, so we're just going to look it up. Exterminator pillar. So we got a exterminator pillar, and then an X gate, which I don't even know if that's the correct name of the object. It's not. It's space gate. Okay. Make sure you use capitals. This would be exterminators, pillar, and then the marker name would be X gate. Oops. I screwed up. Delete that. Back to our marker. Gate. So now we got our gate. That's done. I believe that's all that's up there. I mean, I could check it. It's wouldn't be hard to check. I guess we'll do the canyon pass because that's like all the outside stuff. We'll do the tent place later because I still have to make the prefab for the gates. So we'll do this first. So this would be Canyon loot. Red Canyon loot peanut. Where's the canyon pass? Oh. Could do the. Oh no, I can't do the bunker wall. I still gotta make the sandbags. So yeah, canyon pass. So that's one. And we'll just start with the boulders. That's easy. Boulder. Boulder. Oh, I'm in the wrong. We gotta go nature. Oops. Make sure you select your map. What the hell? Oh, that's the cave. Ah, shit. Well, I guess we could leave that there. Yeah, that's technical. That's correct. It'll do it automatically, correctly. Like, it's not like I misplaced it. These are correct. I had the wrong marker selected. So that's one cool thing about my tool, is if you place the object in the wrong spot, but it's a valid object, it will place it correctly. As long as these two have the same name. If these have a different name, you just put the wrong object in the wrong spot. What was it? 0? It was 2. Yeah, I mixed it up. Boulder. Were there any hoodoos? I don't think there was. There were definitely roots. I don't think there was a little root, but we'll try it. Yeah, there's no little roots. Misfire. There were ground rocks, but we'll go through and do a second pass with the ground rocks, because my Band-Aid solution here is really easy to forget about, and we'll put it in the wrong category, and I don't want to do that. The more intricate stuff, we'll save that for last. And let's go ahead and save this. I'm gonna hit play just to test it out. Make sure all of this is working. It looks like it's working. It's all like collisioned shadows are working. Blink, 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 blink. The portal's working. I actually don't remember doing that, but I remember making it animated. I just don't remember doing it for the Godot scene. I thought I still had to do that, so that's cool. That's out of the way. Looking good. I better check the portal one more time. I really, really need to add a super speed mode for debugging. You're supposed to do that, but I'm being really lazy. It wouldn't be hard to do. I could literally just, if debug mode's on, you'd run 50,000 miles. It's getting there. It's getting there. Once I'm done with the map, hopefully with this stream, it's like done. Next stream, I could finish the exterminator. And I just gotta texture him up and make his weapon. The stream after that, it's gonna be animation recovery. So side by side, I'm gonna get the old animations, and we're just gonna put them back on. I gotta reanimate them by hand, but I won't have to think. I just have to copy, which is it's the fastest way to do it. There's really no other way to do it. Like once you change an armature, you're basically fucked. Like the origin point and all the locations are completely different, and the animation doesn't, like, it just won't play the same ever again. Like the only way to do that is if you keep track of all the normals, like your every single bone. You have to keep track of all the bones transformations. Then whatever the difference is to the old bones, you either subtract or add to compensate for the differences, and then have it compile each of those positions and convert them to the new armature changes, and then copy that animation data. It's just a lot of fucking math. I don't even know where to start because I would have to learn another scripting language. I think it's Lua or no Python. I'd have to learn Python, which is easy. It's one of the easier ones to learn, but it's just a lot of math, and I just don't want to do that right now. It would be quicker for me to just copy it over. Plus, my animation, I'm not like a master at it, so it would be a good excuse for practice. Oh, this is a problem. Alright, how badly do you get stuck here? Because that's kind of scary. It's mostly just the math. You have, so like basically you have to have the starting point of the bones in the T-pose for the old armature's settings. The old armature, whatever it was, its positions, its location, its scale, and all of its default information in the default pose, and then take all of that info, convert its output to the new default setting. So like basically whatever positions that they're in the animation, convert it to the other one. Which that's a lot of math. It's mostly just math. Which isn't necessarily hard, it's just tedious, but once you do it, it would be a really valuable tool. I couldn't find anything online that I'm surprised it doesn't exist. I feel like that's it wouldn't be hard to do, just really, really tedious. But once you do it, that'd save so much time. It would be like a miracle tool, and it's just sitting there. Nobody's made it yet. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. Or at least I couldn't find one. Like, you fucking, anytime you update your armature, you don't have to redo your animations. That's insane. That's so useful. Milky Subway Galactic Limited. Jesus, that's hard to say. I tried finding a tool when I had that problem. Basically, I updated my armature and it broke all my animations. So I was trying to find a tool to recover them so I don't have to remake them. I couldn't find anything. Or I think I found like one or two plugins, but you had to pay for them and they weren't exactly what I wanted. They were over complicated and it did a bunch of extra stuff I didn't want. It was really goofy gooby, like extra specialized stuff that I didn't need. I just wanted animation recovery, and I only found like two or three things. And I found some solutions online, which was to basically change you select each bone and then you change its positions. But the problem is it doesn't really work that way in Blender. It's not easy to change that because the way it stores the rotations and scale and all that, because you got to select them individually, and if you change just one frame, it isn't going to change everything. It's just going to change that singular frame. So you'd have to go to each frame, copy all the data over one at a time, and it's just, that takes too long. It's faster just to reanimate it by eye, side by side. Because that takes like a minute, 2 minutes per animation, depending on how complex they are. Because all you're doing is just copying, just move it into position, paste your, or keyframe it, move it into position, keyframe it, move it, like just pose it. You're just posing and copying poses. It's a really quick way to do that. Granted, I still think there's this one button solution, which is to just have basically scan the armature data for all of its animations, then scan the corrected armature for all of its animation, or for all of its bone data. It's like its default position, and then it's going to create two arrays. One of the arrays will copy that information and then convert it over as if it was that thing, but it would retain its position. If that makes sense. Like basically you'd have like a ghost frame, and it's like, hey, the new frame needs to be in this same position visually, not literally, and then convert it over. And it's the thing is just as it's like I said earlier, it should be just as simple as just doing the math. You just convert it. And it's basically just it's like a batch. You gotta do a big old batch of stuff. I'm talking a lot of shit right now. I need to move on before somebody challenges me to do it, because I don't want to do that right now. Because I already have a solution that works for me. There's really no reason for me to do it. I probably will in the future, though, if nobody else does. God, it's burning up. Oh my God, it's so hot. Ah! No way, man. I would have to learn Python. I don't want to do that right now. I meant like of a lot of people, because I was saying it was so simple. I was talking a lot of shit, like, oh yeah, I use basic math. It's just because it's simple doesn't mean it's not long and tedious, if that makes sense. Plus, I'm not sure how data gathering in Blender would work. Like, how do I capture two armatures data in code in Blender using Python, which I never used before? So it's a lot of data gathering, and then from there, I'd have to figure out a lot of stuff. It's just, yeah. I already know 99% of Python? I don't know about that. That sounds kind of crazy. I'm gonna make the prefabs because my brain hurts and I'm trying to figure out what to generate next. And my brain is like, you gotta do the tints. But I can't do the tints because I need the walls. I haven't made the walls yet. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Tar, tints. I don't necessarily want to say I'm intimidated. I do want to make something like that in the future because it would save a lot of time on mistakes, and it would allow me to be more creative and indecisive at the same time without the downsides. So like I could be like, this is iffy. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyways. I could be really sloppy with it, and then once I finalize it, I can just click one button to fix it, which would be really sick and awesome and cool. Um, but it's for me, it's the time. I don't know how much time it's gonna take because I said Risk of Heresy was gonna be done this year, maybe, and this month we're almost halfway through it. So, and I want to get it done this year. I have less than 4 months left. So there's a good, it's most likely going to be done next year. And you're not supposed to say when something is going to be done or not. So I really shouldn't be saying any date, but if I'm serious about that, I got to work more on the game than anything else. It's like I could make that script. It would make my life easier, but the time it takes me to do that, I could have just made way more progress on the game inherently because it's a small game. If that makes sense. I don't know if that made sense. If I can get Blood Canyon done and the players, like the Goat Lady, all four of her abilities done, like her graphics, the pickups, um, and the enemy, the one enemy done. There'll be more, but the basic enemy's done. If all that's done this month, I'll feel confident the game will be done this year. Because once that's done, it's just a matter of taking the code, copying and pasting it, and then basically making templates. And then those templates, I could use those to make any number of enemies. I can make those make any number of player characters. I can any number of weapons. And like once you make one pickup, you can copy it and make any number of pickups. It's just a matter of just changing the variables. So we're gonna have to import some stuff. See, I believe it should be in here. Fence exports. What's up, Storm? Uh, what was this called? I don't remember what this is called, everybody. Was it P node? Shit, I don't remember. I wanted to go back and check. I think it was P node, but I'm hungry. I had breakfast, but I'm running pretty low right now. I mean, I'm feeling good. Sandbag wall. That doesn't sound right. Is that just origin? Yeah, I guess it's just origin, isn't it? MHL, you are terrible. You are actually terrible. I'm gonna cry. I knew that was gonna happen. Like P node. Like people can't resist. The letter P is just too special. I ain't changing it. It's too late. I'm too deep in. Quit picking on me. Ah. So I guess it's just origin. What's it mean? Oh, we have origins right here. Origin. So, oh gosh dang it. We're just gonna look at the map. I don't know anymore. It is P node. Okay. So this would be. Stop. I guess it would be node 3D, but still. Sandbag wall. I like capital N. Then we'll stick this here. We're going to add the script to this. And we'll go ahead and generate this. So this will be Palatinate, sandbag, 0, because it'd always be 0 for this. Oh yeah, we gotta make a hang on, I forgot to make a thing. Basically, we need this objects and collision objects. Why is it so hard to add stuff to this? No, because iStats. I need to create a sibling mode. I did not create a sibling mode, which I probably should. Oh no, it's not physical, it's collision objects. There we go. And then go here, create P nodes. Did not work. Is it because it's, what is it targeting? It's targeting. Okay, okay, that's why. You're gonna make these axis is unique. And then create P node, still not working. Oh, probably because I need to save all scenes and then reload it maybe. On 0, physical. Oh, physical. There we go. I don't know why I created an object. That's weird. And then go back to here. 3D generated objects. Maybe I got the wrong name. says sandbag. Oh, god damn it. Really, David? Why did I space that? Not sure why it's not working. Which is 0. I should probably, hang on. I think the problem is I need a marker node. Use the markers. Rename. That should go in there. And then this script, attach script. This is 0. I'm gonna have to make a sibling mode because it's acting like it doesn't want to work. Or I typed something in wrong. Relatinate, sandbag wall. Sandbag. Just a sandbag. Sandbag. Sandbag, sandbag. Marker P node 0. Which is this right here. All children, all our markers. Should just work. Alright, well, let's load sandbag. Well, that's just weird. I'm so confused right now. We got bugs! I'm building a 100-story tower. Whoa, that's pretty cool. What did I do wrong? I fucked up. I fucked up. Alright, I guess let's just restart. Okay. We got bugs! Ah! Hmm. What if... Let's just delete these. Oh, well, that worked. But, you know, did I spell it wrong? This is 0, 0. This is 0. Ow! It's not out of bounds. That's bullshit. Oh. I think I know what I did wrong. Ow, my eyeball. Marker. I think it's the marker array. I think that's why I screwed up. I know what's wrong now. Although, but the script is itself, yeah. Var marker p nodes equal self that get children. Var get markers equal get child marker p node that get children. Marker array equal get markers. Marker p node. I'm hungry. Which is just an int. Var marker. This is the test. Fuck off. I don't want to do it. Fuck off. Get child marker p node dot get children. So this is the problem right here. This one worked, so var marker p nodes equals self that get children. This is what I did wrong. Wait, var markers equal get child marker p node, which is exported. So this gets, yeah, this is getting the child of itself and its children at the same time. So let's just make this self. Maybe I need to specify that because it's being a little weird. Yeah, I want to get something to eat after this. I already had some hash browns. Oh, I don't have the. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I'm a dummy. I didn't add the P nodes. I'm stupid. I figured it out. My script works fine. I'm not paying attention. I told y'all I'm not at full power right now. I'm a little hungry. I gotta do, well, it was Thursday. I gotta do an art stream trying to finish my Fox Lady. Because I would totally do commissions if I could. I don't know how long that would be sustainable, considering there's supposed to be like an economic collapse soon. And then I can just generate these anyways, so. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, crazy weeks are not fun. That's the least fun thing to do. That's right there. Can I change it? Oh, probably because I need to hit save all scenes, reload maybe. Yep, I just had to reload it. Oh, it's barricade. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, I'm scaling. Oops. I think I'm actually going to add to the script since this map is almost done. I probably won't be able to finish everything. You know, I've got an hour. I might be able to finish everything. Okay, you need to know this would be tar, and then we'll do tint. A lot of stuff here. We also have a sub P node, which I completely forgot about that. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I didn't take that into account. Alright, well, I guess we'll just leave that. We'll just do leather tint. Should probably do tar tint. Is being used for something? Yeah, we'll just do tar tint. I feel like that makes way more sense. I need to make a folder for all. For non-specific, it's just generic. Do I need to make that? No, I don't need to. Can I undo this? Because realistically, this is all the tar objects. All those other things are just generic. That wasn't really specific to them. The tar faction is like galactic multiculturalism, so you can't just assign random garbage to the entire faction. You know, it's literally could be anybody's garbage from the faction, or it could have been stolen from another faction and they were just using it. So it's I gotta be a little more specific. Plus, it's handy, you know, all this stuff that's generic that you can use anywhere. That's pretty nice. So with that said, so this tint is done. There was something I was gonna do. Oh yeah, we gotta go back to the script. We're gonna change something. We're gonna add a new category. So cardinals, we're gonna add all to this. I really like the this dictionary thing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. in here. Yep, all. Let's make it all in there. Alright, it's not showing up. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. I'm in the wrong folder, everybody. Tar tint. Still not showing up. Tar tint. Oh. I know why. I think it's just leather tint. That's just tint. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you standardize your markers. If your markers have got weird names, it's going to be harder to populate stuff. I guess we'll just do the barracks next. There's no variant name. That's strange. Did I spell it wrong? Tar Barracks Origins, right there. Oh, that's Tar Barracks. No, Tar Barracks, Tar Barracks. It's right here. Is it generating it? It's like the wrong scale or something. Why are these floating? Uh-oh. Something's broken. Oh, I'm an idiot. But yeah, the Band-Aid solution for these tints did not work. I fucked something up. Not sure what I screwed up. But the location is wrong. So where's the grid? Well, this is correct. So it's the markers are wrong. The markers are broken. The markers are too high up. So the markers are definitely broken. We can fix it manually. It sucks, but it is what it is. Should fix it. Just checking for scale. It looks all accurate to me. Tints look a little big though. I mean, if they're any smaller, they really wouldn't fit in there. I kind of like them big. Rabbit hole! I watched Alice in Wonderland like 12 times. I think that's back when they ruined television. There's like no cartoons. You're just watching movies. Alright, oh, I forgot about the cave. Can't forget about the cave. Um, I don't know. I don't really watch cartoons anymore unless they're on the internet. Like Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss. I like those cartoons. Those are great, but those are more adult oriented. MLP is really cool. I watched all of that. The fourth edition. Um, Samurai Jack. That was recent. They actually finished. There was chapter 2 for Samurai Jack. That was really good. Ending was like so-so. The ending was okay. It was a nice clean ending. Like it finished the story. It got the job done. I was hoping for something else, but it is what it is. I need to watch Owl House. That seems like it's really fucking good. Um, Unicorn Warriors. That's really good. The pacing is really fucking weird. SpongeBob was dope. I love Hell of a Boss. Hell of a Boss is so great. Shit's hilarious. I don't know who my favorite character is. Um, I kind of like the sleepy lamb god lady. What was her name? It's the sloth demon. She's kind of cool looking. On just a pure like character design aspect. I wouldn't say it's my favorite character. There's no character there. It's just a design, a placeholder for now. Um, damn it. Alright, I gotta get this done. I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna have to make a sub. I'm gonna have to do some more modifying on the script. We have to make a sub p node unless I want to re-export it as its own marker. I mean, I could. What? You're silly. Hmm. I'm debating. I'm deliberating, everybody. I think yeah, the alters everything needs to be decoupled. I don't think sub p nodes is gonna help. This corner should be separate. The two alters should be separate because it doesn't help me to make those parented like that. It does nothing to help me. So we're gonna go decouple those. I'm gonna have to re-export them. The same for the fences. We could keep them separate, and we're just gonna decouple that because that's a whole. The fences are kind of separate. It's like a borderline. It's separate from the actual tar camp itself. So we're gonna separate that as well. Because that would it's just more easier that way. It doesn't really save me much because there's already 11 markers in here, and I'm only adding 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Let's make 15 total. It's like it doesn't save any room. It just makes things more complicated, unnecessary in regards to the script. I am doing a little bit too much stuff over here. I shouldn't have to touch this window. So I do need to add a readable array to see what's in it, but also to omit any duplicate names. So basically it records an array if, or it adds to the array. So for each in the array, like say sign for each in the array that has a name equal to itself, omitting everything to the right of it, add one to the array with the adjusted name, and basically just lets you see what every unique object is inside the array over here in the control panel. So I won't show you the dupes, just every unique instance. That way you drop down like, okay, this needs this, and then you can like select it from that list, and it will auto-generate the correct names for those objects. The marker thing, I screwed that up. Everything should have the same object. Like, you should just have to type, the object name should double as the marker name. That's my fault. I screwed that up because I was fucking indecisive about the marker names. They should have the exact same name as the object, plus origin. I mean, that's obvious. That should be obvious, but you know, I'm a goober. So that's a couple things I want to add. I'm going to add a to-do list up here. Oh, we already did that. Add marker names into a picker list. Auto fills object name is selected. Process, and then actually that should be 2. Number 1, add readable list for every p node from p nodes omits duplicates, only make choices. 3, 4, eraser button. Oh, sorry, Spears. Have a good night. Bye. Alright, so readable list for our nodes, so we don't have to fuck with this window and look at what's in them. Populates what's in them. Populates the name. Eraser button. And then, yeah, so before we can do 2, so 2 is actually 3. So 2 would be fix marker names, make them fix marker, make them same as object names. And same as object names. Auto assign based on chosen object from either typed out or picked omits spaces automatically for the marker name. Eraser button is nice if you pick the wrong object for the wrong marker, which is less likely to happen once all this is implemented. What else is there that I want to do? The hard one would be, we're just going to put it on number 7. It might not be number 7, but I'm just going to guess. Auto assign parent group based on religion. We'll put a note here. Check selected objects seen for religion objects. Then assign accordingly. That's basically all I have to do for that to work. Basically, in quotes. This would make the tool a lot more pleasant to use. Variant name. Don't think there's anything I could do to make that easier. It just is what it is. I'm just going to make sure I'm consistent with it and just using letters A, B, C, D. Try not to have more than 3 variants. I mean, you can have more if you want, but if it isn't a variant you're going to use a lot, just sometimes, instead of making a variant, just modify a random one, and then that would be the variant. Because if you're not going to reuse it, there's no point in making a whole scene for it. Why do they like my USBs? There's nothing in my USB. I hate fruit flies. They're stupid. They're stupid and I hate them. And of course it's upside down. Doesn't make any sense. Save all scenes. I need to use the bathroom. What time is it? Half an hour left. Plenty of time. Almost done with the map. Fruit flies do stuff. Hey. Yeah, I'm back. Hello, everybody. So the cave is done. We're gonna go back to the tar. Um, this is long. Is it not wooden tower? Or did I call it tar tower like a fool? Oh, the file is tar. There we go. Whoa, there's two of them? Oh, I know what I did. The knife that I stabbed into this, I accidentally named it something else. Because I copied it and I pasted it and I didn't name it. Make sure you name your markers correctly, y'all. This is the kind of shit you get. Because if we go up to our markers, go into here. Wooden tower. We go to the wooden towers. Because if we do, like, we'll just do the knives. I'll just show you real quick. So we'll do the knife scrap. All knife scrap. Oh, we're going to have to make a subcategory now. Think about it. Garbage pile and large garbage pile. So actually do need to rename this. Instead of pick map, it needs to be sub. Well, what's another name for subcategory? Could just do subfolder. Because that's pretty short. Yeah, we'll do subfolder. Yeah, I have a brownie. I'm sorry. This is too useful to restrict it to maps only. Jesus Christ, that's a mouthful. Somebody needs to hire you for the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. Sorry, it took me really long to eat that brownie. I can't really talk when I'm eating food because my fucking throat's stupid. It sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh battle. It sounds like some crazy Yu-Gi-Oh shit. I special summon Sylvius the Seven-Limbed. Then I shatter. Or no, his special effect activates to allow me to discard the Fractured God, and the Decisive Blade Amargaroth, and then shit, you scrolled it. Why'd you do that to me? Uh, and then I could fusion summon from the extra deck the ancient unspeakable languages. Or no. I search my deck to activate the spell card Ancient Unspeakable Languages to special summon from my extra deck Bringer of All Things, the Indescribable, and then I tribute all the 3 of my monsters to special summon the deity Millennion Sylvius. There we go. That was basically just a Yu-Gi-Oh battle. Because the Ancient Unspeakable Languages just sounds like a fusion spell card. Also, having multiple types with a different name, so like, because you got like Sylvius the Seven Limbed is like the first version, and then you got Deity Millennion Sylvius, which is just like another version of the same card. It just straight up sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, the garbage pile. Should large garbage pile be its... No, I don't think it should. We're going to get rid of large garbage pile. And we're just going to take and merge it all together. We're going to create a new folder. We're going to call it materials, because this is going to be a mess of a folder. So we got one subfolder. That's it. We just have garbage pile. That's literally the only subfolder. I could make more like containers, but for right now, garbage pile should suffice. Game tiles 4. There's nothing in game tiles. Tar, Vanguard, Palatinate, Tar. There's nothing in there. Romance Nature, we got Nature All, which is fine because we got a double all category. Because we have all the file path, and then we have all the subpath, which could be in any of these folders. Because there might be more than one exterminator. there might be more than one gore folder. Like there might be more than one of anything, which is just nice to have. And then, so we got to change map dictionary to subfolder dictionary. Subfolder. And then we need to add subfolder null. Copy this, paste. We'll add, because now it's 2 by 2. We're going to add subfolder dot garbage pile. Yep. Map path will be subfolder path. Subfolder dictionary. Instead of pick map, it would be pick subfolder. I don't even know where that's at anymore. Yeah, pick subfolder. I already did it. And then map pick would be subfolder pick. Subpath is fine. Subfolder. Map path is no longer map path, it's subfolder path. A little bit more scripting than I wanted to do for this. Save all scenes. Reload save scene, go back to 3D, clear this out. We're gonna have to delete this tower of power. Why are there so many towers? Oh, wow, I forgot I had these over here. Yellow towers. Yellow, yellow. Actually, you know what? Instead of having the fences as a separate, I think I'm just going to add them. Because if the towers are over here, I might as well just add the fences. Fuck it. They're just, I'm going to make the fences part of the tar camp. And then, should be good. Should be good. Should be good. Anyways. Garbage pile. Nice scrap. Nice scrap. P-Note 11. Generate objects. It looks like we misfired. Nice scrap space. Yep. Nice scrap. There's nice scrap origin. Assets, objects, all garbage pile, nice scrap, check, make sure you have. It's right here, man. Knife, scrap, dot scene. Knife, scrap, nice scrap. Garbage pile. All garbage, yeah. That's weird. Maybe I should hit save all. Scene, reload scene. Nope, it failed. Interesting. Get an open file. Resource, assets, objects, all garbage pile. It does have a space in the folder. I just noted that's why. Game time. Okay. I figured out what's wrong with it. There's a space in garbage pile. Yep, this is where I screwed up. Oh, you can put space in the thing as well. Okay. I didn't know I could do that. Oh shit, I'm sorry. See you later, MHL. Have a good night. Also, thank you. I was reading and typing, so I'm less likely to see the chat. I really need a pop-up script. I've been lazy. I haven't looked one up. Oops, 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 oops. Oh my god. Fucking bitch. All garbage pile, knife scrap, knife scrap. But it's the correct area. Garbage pile. Garbage pile. It's correct. Objects. All. Garbage pile. Oh, because there's no folder. I didn't make a folder for each object. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, damn. I really don't want to make a folder for each single object. That's ridiculous. So how would I do this? You know, all I'd have to do is make an exception with a tick and be like, click it, and then... What time is it? I'm really hungry. I should have ate more for breakfast. I waited too long. I woke up, waited till like 9, and then everybody else was cooking, and there wasn't enough room in there, and I should have cooked earlier. Now, the simple solution would be to make a folder for every object that's unique. And I could make an option to let you pick through this, but we're just gonna make the folders. Fuck it. It's fine. It don't matter that much. It really doesn't. I'm just being picky. The most important thing is to stay consistent. That's more important than anything. So I need to go. We have some extra to-dos that we have to fix. So I'm gonna write that down real quick. So this is the to-do for scripting. I gotta make a to-do fix. I thought that was a thing. Wasn't that a color? It's Go see what we can find there real quick. Fix to do TBD. I don't know what TBD means. Warning of notice. Danger, danger. Oh, fix me. So number one, fix Blender markers and name correctly as their objects name. Export and import done. 2, check to make sure asset library collections have correct names as their object's name. Then 3, create proper subfolder directory for garbage file objects. Do this for all objects. They should do this for all unique objects and prefabs. They should have their own folders. Exception. Variant objects contain their parent folder. Parent folder? Origin folder? Origin folder. We'll just say origin folder. And this is for the scripting to do. Is there like another thing? Add, hack, fix me, task. What is this scripting? Scripting. I wish I could add my own colors. That would be cool. Uh-huh. Oh well. I think that's everything. I mean, we had an error with this, these tents, but that's not a big enough error that I really care too much. I guess we could fix it. I'll just put it in here, I guess. For specifically, actually, I should do for slash 1.2. Specifically, knife marker, wrong name, tower, since not link. Save all scenes. Zines, 3D. I guess we'll just end it here. I need to get some food. I guess I'll do that for right now. I wanted to do longer, but I need to buy some cough drops. It's making it harder to do this for longer when my throat is just really annoying. Anyways,